Hello, my lovely Geminis. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Gems. We have the underworld and the storm, Alithia, the bridge, the kiss, the womb, the poet, and the flame. Ooh, Geminis. I feel like this is like a let's be real. Gems. Sometimes you guys are so aggressive. And I don't know, maybe it won't be aggressive. It just feels like this like aggressiveness. Because I feel like you're addressing something, right? Your last read. What was your last read? The dictatorship one? Breaking barriers? That was the last one. But I feel like you're breaking barriers with the truth. Right? You're like, there's only one fucking way to do this, and so I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, that's what that feels like. It's aggressive, but like to the point of clarity. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta speak a truth that is a hella uncomfortable truth to speak, right? And you can either avoid it for the rest of your fucking life, or you can just go ahead and fucking do it, right? And I feel like that's just like your energy right now. Like I don't even feel like I'm sorry I'm cussing at you right now because I don't even, I'm like, but I feel like that's where you're at. Like your energy is just like fucking, I don't just do this. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like you're just like pacing, because there's been a lot of confusion, because there's been a lot of, like I think just a lot of negativity. I feel like you've just been, like crawling around in this environment that in all sincerity has not felt safe, that I think has caused you confusion, like deterred you from clear seeing, because again, it's like that intention of clarity. And I think that you are wanting to move forward, but needing to acknowledge, like, I mean, the poet, it's the finding the beauty in the pain. And I feel like you're trying to build this bridge through an honest clearing of an otherwise mucky path. Because I think that you have a goal in creating something secure, something that allows for intimacy, something that allows for, development of beauty, something that feels like art. Is what I want to say. Gems. All right, let's see what else we can get for y'all. Geminis. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. I feel like you're really having, I feel like there's just this, like I've got to, whatever this muck and mire and confusion is in your life, I feel like, again, like that idea of the truth that you're standing in, like that clarity, that things shouldn't be so convoluted, and yet they have been, and, like this is ridiculous, and, like it's time to really bring things into balance and bring things into light. I feel like there's a sense of separation. I mean, the Four of Wands is like independent, you know what I mean? And I feel like you are maybe independently rising out of this muck and mire. Yeah, it does kind of have that, like that movie vibe of like the hero who like rises up at the end of the movie, like covered in filth. You know what I mean? But like carrying forward, to move forward with this truth. Okay, so saying the same thing again. Let's see what else we can get for gems. Hope everyone's doing well. The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, the Blasted Beach, and Shadow Dance. Well, gems, again, I feel like there's just this idea of like feeling like you're missing out. You know, it's that muck and mire energy. It's that confusion. It's like all of this, and like I'm still missing the one thing that I want. You know, and experiencing an end in part, I think, because there was almost this awareness of an energy that was just like a distracted energy. Like you can't be bothered with the muck and mire, and the muck and mire noticed that you weren't being bothered with it with them anymore. That makes sense. There's something else that you've had your eye on, and I feel like this fuck it, I just got to do it energy is that tower. Like she jumped out, you know what I mean? She was planning for that shit. She was prepared, and I feel like you're prepared to jump ship. Hasn't that been in your reads for a minute? Gems. All right, let's see what else we can get for y'all. The Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. Gems. The Three of Swords, the muck and mire, the confusion, just like all the shit that needs to come to an end. Because you're ready to go for whatever it is that you've had your eye on is a new opportunity that comes with a lot of, the sun, right? Like it gives life, like we exist because of the sun. And a lot of other things too, but I'm just saying I feel like whatever it is that you're moving towards, this new beginning, it's something that you've had your eye on. It's something that you just have to be done with some bullshit, and you need to stand in the truth. And that's the energy here, is just forward momentum. I feel like the bridge, I feel like you're moving forward, seems positive, seems intentional, seems like it's a new beginning. Gems. Let's do one last card for y'all, and we'll call it a read. The Vessel. Vessel is the idea of build it or break it. Given what's happening here, I do feel like there's something that's breaking. It's like the shedding of a skin, and the growth of it. But that feels really weird to me. I don't know. like the changing of a costume, like in theater. You know what I mean? And it's like you have an old raggedy costume and you don't want that costume, and then you see somebody else, and they're wearing what you want to wear. They're representing what you want to represent. They're they're practicing what they preach. You know what I mean? I feel like there's just this idea of like you've had your eye elsewhere, and it's gotten some people upset, and you're about to go for something that you I feel like perhaps had held at a distance because it's like, what are you loyal to and why? Right? Hasn't that been in your reads before? And I feel like that question is at hand again. Only this time, you don't want to cling to the muck and mire and confusion. All right, gems. Well, I I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If it does resonate, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.